외로움이 가득히 비어있는 이 가든 가시투성이 이 모래성에 난 날 메웠어. 너의 이름은 뭔지 갈 곳이 있긴 한지 How could you tell me 이 정원에 숨어든 널 봤어. And I know 너의 온기 모두 다 진짜란 걸. 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인걸. Don't smile on me, light on me. 너에게 다가설 수 없으니까 내게 불러줄 이름이 없어. You know that I can't show you me, give you me. 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어. 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가. But I still want you. 외로움의 정원에 빈 너를 닮은 꽃 주고 싶었지. 바보 같은 가면을 벗고서 But I know 영원히 그럴 수는 없는 걸. 숨어야
Hello.
하는 걸
Yay.
주하니까. 난 두려운 걸 초라해.
Yay.
I'm so afraid. 결국엔 너도 날 또 떠나버릴까. 또 가면을 쓰고
Ya sé que ya. Adiós, la Roma.
할 수 있는가. 정원에 이 세상에
Hoy fue un día pesado,
너를 닮은
but guys, we're still here.
네가 난 나로 숨 쉬는 거. But I still want you.
Literalmente acabo de llegar a mi casa
I still want
hace unos minutos de una llamada como de emergencia. Y yo de que, you know what I need?
you. 어쩌면 그때
You know what I need? I need to turn off my brain. Tengo que venir a pelearme con gente. That's what I need. Ah.
난 울고 있어. 사라진 무너진 홀로
65 stream streak. Roma, ¿cómo haces eso? Ni yo. Ni yo he estado aquí tanto tiempo.
And I still want you.
Gracias por being still here. Despite everything, it's still you. Despite everything, it's still me. Nunca he jugado Undertale. But it's from there. I know that much.
And I still want you.
Oh, hey! It's a Tiamat. Do I have that? So yo no tengo la niña. Yo tampoco lo he jugado. Well, buddy. Okay. No sé si voy a aguantar mucho jugando. Dale, vete a bañar. Become squeaky clean. Más que nada porque estoy un poquito cansada. Y esta cosa requiere que hable mucho. It needs me to read. Oh, sí es cierto. Se me olvidó que ya se habían matado todos a la shit. I am Eliskagi. I am Eliskagi, leader of the Ocelome and king of Mexico City. Sí, suena canon eso. Suena que sí. I'll cleanse myself para ensuciarme con mis opiniones y nos peleamos para distraerte. That's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you for your service. What is your name, Master? Go on. I want to hear it before I kill you. Hey, dude, are you trying to be hot here? Or like, is this like an enemy to lovers thing, or what's going on here? So you're refusing? I see. I'm incredibly thrilled to hear that. Truth to tell, I never cared about your name. No, en serio, ¿me juras? Tezcatlipoca said we should pay respect to warriors willing to risk their own lives. But you're an exception, aren't you? Why would I owe any respect to savages from proper human history who came here to destroy my world? Why should I pay any respect to the dinos stomping around Mictlan like they own the place? They were here before us, bro. This is war. There's no room for warriors right here. All that matters is destroying invaders like you. Pregunta random. No sé si ya te fuiste a bañar, Roma. ¿Ramo? Roma. ¿Todavía se escucha pinche mi micrófono? O ya se escucha normal. Listen up. Someone once servant. Even start someone, and I'll kill him. But if you stand there, do nothing, and let us kill you, why? Koopa? ¿Koopa? Oh my god, el fan número 1 ha regresado. Koopa, ¿has estado suscrito? Por un año. Un año con sub. ¡Qué asco! Perdiste una apuesta, Koopa. ¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Qué pasó ahí, Koopa? What's going on there, buddy? Huh? Buddy. ¡Qué emoción! Fan número 1, Koopa con sub. Once again. Y conste que no fue regalo. Fue el solito. Se me perdieron las cuentas. I am a man of my word. Once I make a promise, I always keep it. But the choice is yours. You die by our hand either way. Now, will you do it with a weapon in hand, or no? It doesn't matter to me. The only thing this changes is how painful your death will be. Now let's begin. Master of proper human history, I look forward to seeing you reveal what a monster you are by throwing your comrade's life away. Siempre que veo esa palabra, comrade, pienso en Rusia. My comrade. No puedo dejar de pensar en eso. Mi imagen es basura, let's fucking go. Solo no puedes agarrar fresitas en la muy cool. Hold on. I believe my girl. I believe. Estoy seriamente considerando irme con una ruler, pero después hay un Avenger. Porque Moon Cancer, do I have Moon Cancer? O sea, tengo la niña literalmente a la Moon Cancer. Pero casi no te funciona. No te he dado amor. No te he dado mucho amor, amiga. Será para intentarlo, ¿ves? Increase in chaos, increase in strength for myself. Hold on. Okay. Quiero. Y le voy a subir al LNP. Darle mejor. Creo que si hago los sí, no sé cuánto tiempo me voy a quedar jugando Fate. Viene un ratito. Porque si fue un día pesado hoy. Things happen. Hubo emergencias and shit. Hasta estoy casi sin voz. A ver. Ah, come on. Okay, one more. Let's go. Ahora. Este no creo que sea súper necesario subirlo más. Por el cooldown así de padre. Eso, uno más. Mínimo uno más. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Which servants? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Me está dando chance de subir personas. ¿Cuáles me faltan? Ya pues no me acuerdo. Ese día pasado ocupa también. Sí, hay días que no están chidos. Hay días que dices, what the fuck, bro, what the fuck. Sí. Ok, ahora sí. Bye, amigo. Te voy a ignorar. Obvio que me obligan a tener más. How fucking dare she? How dare she exist in my team? No, I'm always fine. Ay, hola, ancianitos. Dichan. Ay, nanigas. ¿Y? Mm. Mm-mm. A ver. Por cierto, ¿todavía se escucha horrible el micrófono o no? O sea, más horrible de lo normal. Tampoco no piden mucho de mí. Un poquito más. Ah, me equivoqué de cosita de esta niña. Fuck. Le puse una cartita que no era, me acabo de acordar. Como que estaba pensando, se lo voy a cambiar y después se me olvidó también. Es que horrible, está hablando una vieja y wow. Wow, poncerito. Fucking rude. Fucking rude. Rude. Hola, ¿qué baboso? ¿Qué me está diciendo? Hubiera sido mejor. Bueno, shocking. No sé, no tengo audífonos, pero sí hay un ruido muy feo de fondo. Muy feo. ¿Será esto? A ver. ¿Te refieres a esto? Este ruido de fondo. Pam, pam. Pam, 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 pam. No seas celoso, Cupa. No seas celoso. Típico de Cupa. Como político en campaña. Ah, vienes a presumir. A presumir a los pobres. ¿Viste arreglar esos gustos? Cupa, no me hables, Cupa. Cupa, no me hables. Tú no tienes felicidad en tu vida, Cupa. No como yo tengo. Hasta que tengas tu botarga de empanada y me hagas el cover de panadero con el pan. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. Yes, that's it. You have my thanks. Trust me when I say that I'm a man of my word. Bye, Marine. Guess I goofed it up again. Sorry for being nothing but trouble right to the end. Bye, Marine. Don't worry about me, and no need to tell the captain either. This kind of thing happens all the time. Bye, Marine. Vivo amargado por una vieja que está al lado mío. Excuse you. ¿Cómo puedes estar amargado cuando la fresa te puede poner Backstreet Boys, ok? Excuse you. Koopa, hello? Hello? Apréndete coreografías de Backstreet Boys y sé feliz. Aprenda a ser feliz, Koopa. Dile a la fresa que te enseñe coreografías de Backstreet Boys. Yes. Please. ¿Que te vale la del sapito? ¡Sí! ¡Ah! ¡Sí, sí, 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 sí! La botarga de empanada y sapito. Koopa, you could be great. Koopa, ¿y si me haces un cover del sapito versión de que metalera? Pero no, espera. Metal chistoso. Tiene que ser versión metal chistoso. Del bueno. No el que a ti te gusta, tiene que ser el chistoso. Dios, me van a poner flashbacks de Marine. Really? Then I'll stay behind too. I don't want to leave you all by herself. Jungle, steady as she jungles. Hello, it's me, Marine. Today I'm going to make a nice comfy cottage out of super big leaves. Flashbacks de Marine para que nos dé sentimiento. Something bumming you out? Oh, I see! Yeah, don't worry. This cottage is gonna be big enough for both of us. You wanna get out of the sun too, right? I'm fine. This is not enough sunlight exposure to be a problem for me. Why did you stay behind? Are you keeping an eye on me? Huh? So, you don't mind being alone, Euro? Or would you rather I left you be? No, you're right. It is more productive if you're here. I mean, you're building a cottage right now and doing a pretty good job from the looks of it. Right? That's because Captain Nemo has a lot of experience adventuring. Like I said earlier, Marines are the ones who keep things clean, carry cargo, do maintenance, and stand watch. So I'm really good at this sort of thing. And it's lots of fun too. Oh, do you like hammocks, UO? Or maybe you'd like a bath. I could get some stones from the river Protea was in to make a tub, but that won't work here in the jungle. Too bad we don't have a big metal barrel or something. Huh? What's a bath? Estás toda nasty, UO. Oh, it's how we clean our bodies. Everyone always gets really grungy out in missions. But there's nothing we can do about it as it happens. All we can do is wait until we can take a shower when we're back at the border. But you're not grungy at all, are you, Yuo? Different story for me and V and everyone else. It kind of seems like nothing could ever get you dirty or tired. Oh, well, Excuse me for being so different from you Earthlings. What do you say that? I think it's great how you always stay so clean. I like taking showers, what the fuck? But you should still try taking a bath if you ever get the chance. Even if you're already clean, they still feel great. En ese pueblo no tengo una batería. Create your own. Create your own. Y me tocó meter chistoso, se me caen las manos. Opa, vuelta a ver tus manos, ya no están ahí. But you should still try taking a bath. Hey, Marine. Yes? They told me there's a bunch of other Marines just like you. Is that true? How does that work? Oh, that? Well, we're basically like clones of a heroic spirit named Captain Nemo. It's like if different parts of his personality got turned into a bunch of servants. He uses something Atlas alchemists call memory partition to create us. So Captain Nemo, or our base, is like our leader, and we're all copies of him. Oh, there's also clones like Nurse and Professor, but there's only one of each of them. Oh, they're clones. The Marines like me are basically a colony that divides up Captain Sailing expertise between all 24 of us. There are 24 of you? But you're the only one here. Oh, the rest are on the border. I was trusted with keeping these safe. So when I saw her fall out of the ship, I jumped out after her. I knew I'd figure something out, and here we are. Oh, so that's why you're so weak in combat? You've only got 1/24th of your original fighting ability. I'm impressed you've gotten this far like that. You must want to get back to the border so you can return to your old self. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. We haven't divided our spirit origin among ourselves. And it's not like we get stronger if we all gather in one place. We were made to be disposable. We can't get stronger, really. That's why there are 24 of us. This way we can lose a few during the long Grand Order voyage and still be okay. If Marine A dies, Marine B can take his place. If Marine B dies, Marine C can do the same, and so on. That's how it works for us. We can all do the same jobs, so any one of us can disappear and the work will still get done. Really? But even if you have the same abilities, aren't your personalities different? Oh, you got what I was talking about right away. Yeah, like I said, we're a colony. So we act like the same person when we're all together to keep things easier. But there are some slight differences between us. For instance, I'm the biggest crybaby. My knees are always shaking whenever Caldea's on a mission, but I do my best to ignore it and match the other Marines. But there aren't any other Marines around right now, so I can just be myself, which is kind of nice. Though it's a little weird to be the only one of me around. Well, I'm glad to hear... se me va la voz. Se me va la voz, ahí voy. Wow. I'm glad to hear you're just a copy. Life here in Mictlan can be easy for you being so weak. Can't be easy for you, pardon. But as long as the original Captain Nemo is around, you can always come back to life. That's an excellent means of survival. Yeah, you're right. So, I don't mind being weak. As long as the other Marines are still around, I'm sure everyone will remember me, even if I disappear. Wow, se me va la voz, espérame. Some water. Ooh. It's been a day. Ooh. That caller, he was lying. See, you, please. Though, to be honest, protecting V is way too big a job for me. ¿Que no te habías curado esa voz? Sí. Sí, yo me había curado. Y volvió a salir. Bueno, ahorita nomás porque se me está yendo la voz. Como que estuve de arriba para abajo todo el día, hable. No me ayudó. Creo que tengo que descansar mi garganta un rato. And it will only be one day. We're back on Friday, bitch. I wish I could fight like Captain. I mean, I'm a Chaldean servant too. I don't know much about servants, but there's a bunch of different kinds, right? Maybe you can't fight, but you have other skills? So why don't you hide with the bow the next time there's a battle? Besides, I enjoy fighting anyway. Hey, yeah, you're in the Earth-saving team with us now, aren't you? Thanks again for protecting us, Madam President. If it helps, you've got my support. Good. You'd better be grateful. When elections roll around, make sure to vote for me. But are you sure you should put so much trust in me? All I know about myself is my name. What do you mean? That's exactly why I trust you. That's all you remember. And still, you saved me. Sure, you're kind of scary, foul-mouthed, and you've got a short fuse, but you're also so responsible. I really admire people who face what they can do and what they need to do head-on, even if it means they'll be the only ones having a hard time. So I'm glad you're sticking with us. It makes me want to follow your example. Though, like I said, we Marines can't learn or grow. I see. Well, why not try your best anyway? I can help you if you need it. Okay. I know it might just be a burden at this point, especially since I can't fight. If nothing else though, I'll make sure I don't slow you down. Thanks for all your support, Olga Marie. GG Marine. Ya le dispararon en la cabeza. GG. Lentamente mientras tomas helado. Ese sería un buen stream. Stream silencioso. Todos en silencio. Mientras juego Fate. What? Now you want to kill us? What? Because you're angry? That's nonsense. I knew you people had things all wrong. Getting so angry over a compatriot dying, grieving like that. God, it's absurd. Ocelome would never do that. Death is normal for us, expected. We could never kill each other if that wasn't the case. Killing is only permitted for us because we see all life as equal. Oh, really now? So you don't mourn your compatriots' deaths? Of course not. If we cared so much for our compatriots, we would never be able to wage war. But you people from proper human history are so caught up in mourning death, like it's your salvation or something. Most intelligent beings would realize their enemies are just like them, and so wouldn't be able to kill them. People who hold any care for others in their hearts don't wage wars. How could they? But the truth is, that's not how you disgusting people of proper human history do things at all. All that imagination and you can think of nothing but killing each other. How can you explain away a contradiction like that? You people are fundamentally flawed, even before we start talking about things like good and evil. I can't argue with that. Original sin or not, humans certainly remain imperfect. So what about you, Ocelome, then? Are you really jaguar warriors who know nothing of love and hate? Yes, we're nothing like you monsters from proper human history. Our emotions are reserved for our god, the Tezcatlipoca, and for him alone. His joy is our joy, his grief is our grief. In the face of his anger, we can only tremble in fear. No matter how many of us die, or how many of our enemies we kill, our god will rage or mourn as he chooses. That is how war is meant to be waged. Otherwise, humans' very existence would be too sinful to suffer. Is that your excuse for... Mash, tranqui mash. Pathetic. Is that all you have to say for yourself? Fine then, if you're so obsessed with gods, I'll kill you with my own two godly hands. What? What? Te presto Tassiana. Tassi. La tengo de gorro mientras juego. Nice. Impossible. Tezcatlipoca himself chose this body. How could it fall apart like this? Our side is in the right. How could we lose to them? What just world could possibly allow this? Vaya mis. Aplicó la Thanos, wow. A mí lo pudiste haber hecho antes, Olga, pero okay. I'm sorry. I went too far there. There was no way for the ruler of this planet to behave. So, Marine should be back soon, right? He said there were a bunch of other Marines just like him. Right, he said that. As long as Nemo's alive, he should be able to come back to life. I see. So that's what he told you. Then we don't need to grieve for him. We'll get to see him again real soon. So if it spares everyone's sadness over him being gone, he'd rather they all forget him. He always put everyone ahead of himself. That's why he had a smile on his face when he lied about coming back to life. And to think, after all that, he still called himself weak. Farewell, crybaby Marine. You were a servant all your own. You had as strong a heart as any servant could ever hope for. GG, nuestro Marine. GG's. Ahí quedó. Ahí quedó nuestro marincito. Ya se petateó. Más bien lo petatearon. That's different. They're like very dead. So, lo sepultamos, Padrecito, ¿puedes hacer una oración o algo? Like, as unfortunate as it is, I'm afraid this is the reality of our situation. Casualties are inevitable in times of war. What happened to Marine is a shame. But for what it's worth, Iskali's physical abilities are on par with a servant. He hit his presence expertly and struck at the weakest member of our group. But that should have been me. Of this whole group, I'm the one least suited for combat. Marine would never take part in combat anyway. Why would that man have done such a thing to a non-combatant? Being dinos, you and Wak-chan are as strong as a typical servant. You just have no real will to fight. If you change your mind and decided to defend the others, you would be formidable. Damn. God damn. God damn. ¿De quién fue el hi? ¿De quién fue el hi? Gracias por el follow. ¿Quién fue? ¿Qué onda, Itz? Gracias por el follow. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? On the other hand, Marine had the necessary will to fight, but lacked almost any capacity to actually do so. In war, one of the most effective tactics... Ah, se me va la voz! Ah! One of the most effective tactics is to attack. Hold on. Wait. Is to attack those providing support from the rear, who are also least able to defend themselves. Attack the healer, attack the support. Iskali did exactly that, much like someone from proper human history would. And the result is as we see. Marine is gone. All Caldea's staff aboard the border are... Hey, look! Vi and Mash are here! Woohoo! Welcome back! Huh? You're right! We've got dinosaurs. They've got dinosaurs with them. And I'm not gonna worry about that. Commander Gordolf! Commander Gordolf! It was an illusion. Keep it down, will you? Do you want the Ocelome to start attacking us again? Hey! It is you two! You're okay! You're really okay! Director Gordolf? You're all okay? Oh, right. I suppose this rather grisly sight must have given you the impression of quite a tragic end for us all. But take a closer look. What seems to be our dead bodies is in truth no more than a bit of magecraft trickery. Not to say we didn't come dangerously close to winding up exactly like that. Fortunately, between our natural luck, good karma, and not a little quick thinking, we got out alive. Then we barricaded ourselves in the border's hangar, since its armor is heavy enough to stand up to even most servants. For the next few days, we fended off Ocelome's relentless assaults. And just when it seemed like we were about to run out of rations and starve to death, we heard a booming thunderclap outside the ship. The Marines ran outside to see what had happened, and well, here we are. I never dreamed you and Mash were responsible for it. Well done getting rid of the Ocelome, my girl. Once again, your experience as master and servant has paid off tremendously. Not at all. I'm just glad to see you handled things so well. Senpai and I have been out of our minds with worry ever since we heard you might have been under attack. O sea, estamos conscientes de que ya van a tener pesadillas de eso, ¿verdad? O sea, imagínate que nomás de repente sales, o sea, llegas ahí a ver a tu gente y están todos muertos enfrente de ti. Y muy explícitamente, no es así nomás de que... Así nomás con que el cuerpito así nomás puesto. No, o sea, sangre, destrucción, todo. Well, that would be because someone was kind enough to swoop in and save them when the Ocelome had them surrounded. A certain mysterious beauty who let herself into this lost world as soon as she sensed humanity was in crisis, and raced through the jungle on her beloved motorcycle, arriving just in time to blow the Ocelome away with her special ammunition. Okay, Koyan. Yeah, alright, Koyan. That's right. This is the handiwork of one Tamamovich Koyanskaya. La Chihuahua. La cara de Kotomine de what the fuck. A ver, cuéntame. Give me the flashback. Wait, you're residents of this world, yes? We're Chaldean, and we come in peace. I'll admit that we haven't always been in a position to coexist with other Lost Worlds thus far, but that isn't the case this time. Our only objective here is to investigate an entity known as ORT. We have no wish to fight you. We only want to engage in peaceful discussion. So you still want to negotiate with us, even after we've killed one of your men and taken some of your compatriots away? Heartless. I like it. You know, how to weigh the lives of those under your command. That makes you a strong leader. Just like me. Don't you dare compare us. I'm just doing whatever I can to get Munir to the infirmary as soon as possible. No, good. Then lower your guns, will you? As you can see, we are unarmed. And we can't have a proper discussion at gunpoint. Hold on. You're still a blonde outsider. So die before you learn anything more of our world. Eres un güerito. Muere. Ay, yo sí no sobreviviría aquí. No. Ay, yo se lo matarían. Nuestra güerita San Petrina no viviría aquí. Oh. ¿Qué fue eso, Brum Brum? It's you! Long time no see, Your Excellency. Luckily for you, I, Koyanskaya of Light, sensed Skanlea's crisis and came to provide my services. Oh shit. Huh? What? Don't look at me like that. I got here as fast as I possibly could, you know. Ugh, another servant. Never mind her for now. Kill the humans first. I see Tezcatlipoca trained you soldiers well, but it seems he didn't provide you with much of a variety of modern weaponry. I'm surprised you don't have even a single smoke grenade. What's the meaning of this? Are you really Koyanskaya? How do I know we can trust you not to shoot us in the back? Gordolf! Gordolf, ya hicimos trauma. Okay? We're good. No, pero no era trauma. ¿Cómo se llama? La Tunguska. Ya hicimos eso. We're good. We're Gucci. Save the questions for later, will you? Right now, I think it would be best if you evacuated to the border. Thanks to these darling rabbit ears of mine, I'm already up to date on what's going on. It's unfortunate I couldn't rescue all of you. But on behalf of NFF services, I'll make absolutely sure you don't suffer any more losses. Gracias, Koyan. And there you have it. Koyanskaya once attacked Finis Kaldea and has been an enemy of Novum Kaldea for a long time. We eventually defeated her immature beast form in Tunguska, thereby ending our long feud with her. While the reasons for this evil beauty's sudden decision to save us will forever remain a mystery. Mystery? Every self-respecting beast knows favors, however small, must be repaid. That's the whole reason I became a servant. I'm here to put you in debt and make money off you. Is it truly so hard to believe my pride might lead me to assert dominance over you by ensuring you owe me at least twice as much as I owe you? I mean, yeah, not sure I'd buy that, especially coming from a fox, beast, that is, who wants to return a favor. So, now that we've covered your reasons, how are you actually gonna go about doing that? Maybe you have the ability to manifest somewhere on your own, but you still shouldn't have been able to show up here at this time without some sort of connection. So what the heck did you use to let yourself manifest here? What did I use? Why, that would of course be... Ah, sí. De seguro todavía tiene el labial. Yeah. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Yes, my inside pocket's a bit warm for some reason, but... yeah, nothing to see here, nope, nothing at all. Quit staring, will you? But Commander Gordolf, your right pectoral is glowing bright red. A laser pointer, maybe. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. Is that the lipstick? Yeah. That's simp. Anybody else? Why, you stupid thing? I just remembered Cyan mentioned something about this. She said the lipstick you threw to the floor back then never showed up in the trash can. Yes, that's right. I snuck back and grabbed it later. You might think it foolish of me, believe me, I do too, but it just didn't feel right to throw it away simply because it had been a trap. One day, you two will understand wanting to hold on to something that turned out to be part of a trap, because you still remember how happy you felt falling for it. Oh shit. Or how it feels to have an object remind you of when you were popular with the ladies. No, please, just leave it at that. I mean, te salvó el lipstick, no te voy a decir nada. Indeed, if you hadn't held on to that lipstick, Your Excellency, I would still be dozing off in Tunguska Woods, blissfully unaware Kalea was in danger. So, now do you understand how and why I'm here? Yes, well, in many ways, I'm just as responsible for the attack on Finis Kalea. And eventually, I'll need to make amends for that. But right now, we still have an emergency to deal with, and we need all hands on deck, whoever they might belong to. So while I understand you may have difficulty trusting such a shady servant, I hope you can give her a chance. Yeah, so, huh? What do you mean? Shady servants. Ah, hello, Mr. Gordolf. I believe this is our first time speaking to each other since Kalea base. Allow me to come right to the point. I've agreed to join V on her adventure. I look forward to working with you. Rasputin, have you lost your mind, V? I don't know what kind of trap he's laid for you this time, but you want him to join us? I hope you're not truly ready to begin doubting V's sanity just yet. For you see, she's also recruited a much bigger and far more wonderful guest than myself. You Olga Marie? Under the surface, I want to find servants. What in the world were you thinking? Bringing our greatest adversary along with you? Rasputin I can understand. Truth be told, I always thought he was the most reasonable of the foreign gods' disciples. No confíes en Rasputin, ¿de qué hablas? But you, Olga Marie, of all beings, don't you know what she... Well... Misha? So you say she only remembers her name? And having come here from outer space? Y que quiere ser la presidenta. And that as long as we don't tell her she's a foreign god, we might be able to reconcile with her peacefully? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah. That's preposterous. I don't care how many times she helped you so far. I will never accept help from her. I don't trust her, and I have zero desire to befriend her. Sure, she might be able to avoid jogging. We might be able to avoid jogging her memory at this moment. But note, I will be taking all appropriate measures against her. Understood. Don't say foreign god, don't say foreign god, don't say foreign god. And that's everything that's happened to us since we arrived, Director Gogolov. At the moment, Tepeu is touring the border, Wakchan is outside resting up. I see. Normally, I would congratulate you on a job well done, but as you can see, things are in shambles here. Why is he alive? Todo fue una ilusión. Parte de eso fue una ilusión. O sea, sí les dieron la madre, pero no todos están muertos. Koyanskaya lo salvó. Salió Koyanskaya. A mysterious armed militia abducted Da Vinci, Sion, Gallup, and Captain Ming. They got our girlies. At present, only 9 of Kalea's staff are at the border, myself included, as well as 15 members of the Nemo series, which are now acting independently. These include 11 Marines, nurse, baker, professor, and engineer. Finally, we have Koyanskaya and Yuto Chris, who is slowly recovering from her nearly fatal injuries, for a total of 26 personnel in all. Until now, we weren't able to use either the command room or the infirmary, since we were holed up in the hangar. But thanks to you, we can now. Of course, even that doesn't do us much good, since we still don't have the power. We don't have power restored. What? You think I got the count wrong? I didn't. That's still 12 kinds of beings, right? Wait, were you counting the whole Nemo series as a single person, you Olga Marie? Of course. I mean, they're all the same spirit origin, right? So I saw them all as being part of a single servant. Though I don't see them that way now. Anyway, more importantly, what's the meaning of this VN MASH? This isn't like what you told me at all. I had the impression Caldea was an organization dedicated to saving the Earth, which is why I agreed to help. So what's with that guy? Why is he so obviously hostile to me? Does this mean Earthlings are too stupid to recognize how great I am? Look who's talking. You're the one who just declared yourself president of Earth. We will never rely on aliens for aid. No, sí. Esta Quetzal es un alien. Claro. Gordolf, no sabes de lo que hablas. Besides, who do you think did this to the storm border in the first place? Gordolf. Gordolf! Huh? I don't understand. You're aware I rule this planet, but you're openly defying me? That makes no sense. More importantly, I can let what you said about the storm border pass. Who did this to your ship? Tell me who it was, and I'll get them back for it. Is she serious? What should I do? Young miss, given Commander Gordolf's position. We can hardly blame him for being wary of us, since we did join their journey only recently. Perhaps assistance offered in good faith would help win his trust. Oh, well said, Father Cotomine. No, yes, Cotomine! How nice having those devilish oratory skills on our side for once. My presence alone should be more than enough to warrant his trust. But okay, I'll take your advice. So, what exactly did you have in mind? I passed the infirmary on my way here, and couldn't help but notice a member of your staff in dire need of treatment, Commander Gordolf. Huh? You mean you can help him? Can you actually save his life? I can't say anything for sure without taking a closer look, but I have faith in the Lord. In the Lord. Jesus Christ. Did somebody get injured? You didn't mention them earlier. Yes, they did. Yeah, just one. I didn't mention it because the injury is so minor. You two didn't need to know. Minor? Alright, Father Cotomine, hurry to the infirmary at once and let's see what you can do. Minor? Well, why aren't you moving? I am Lady Yu Olga Marie's butler. I cannot work without her permission. So that's your game, you damn wolf in priest vestments. Fine, you win. Olga, I accept your help on behalf of Kalea. At this point, I'd make a deal with the devil himself if it would save the man in the infirmary. Now please, get that wicked priest of yours to work. I'm not sure what's going on, but you just want me to order him to help? Okay. Butler, do whatever you can to help the guy. As you wish, young miss. I shall draw upon the power of one of the spirits within me. Balu, the moon, the envoy of the night, who once offered humans a chance at immortality. What the fuck? Pam, 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 pam.
Hola Franchuela Capa.
Hola, Lono, hello. On a live him again, I don't like him. Pero Roma no sea celoso de su güerez. De su güerez y su panchones. Está todo pachoncito.
Ya anunciaron el stream del capítulo 3 en el JPK el 3 de junio.
Oh, nice. I've done all I can for him. He shall die.
Doctor, you're huge.
O sea, nomás llegaste a tirarle la onda a Kotomine. Doctor, you're huge. But he was shot through the heart. Shot through the heart! As well as the head. There was only so much my healing hands could. What the heck kind of Rasputin spirit medium treatment was that? It hurt so much I thought I was gonna die. Wait, no, I did die. You know, using sheer pain to prod someone awake isn't the same as resurrection. Nina! You're alive! Huh? Whoa, group hug. Wait, me? Mash? You're back! But I knew you'd make it. I was never as worried about you as Chops was. Yes, we're here. It's so good to see you alive again. Huh? Alright, you must have heard about what happened while you were gone. Hey, come on, cheer up. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been so careless. I forgot. We were fighting a war on two fronts here. You in the field and us in the command room.
Francis Franchieca significa me uniré capa XD.
Pero Leono, ¿sabes lo que significa? Hold on. Hold on. Quiero... no me está saliendo. ¿Cómo se llamaba el monito este? I never get the name. ¿Por qué no me queda este? We don't need to know. Yo no conozco a Munir, okay? I only know Lumiere. Oh. Aquí está Lumiere. ¿Quién es? Creo que hiciste un typo. Estás hablando de Lumiere, ¿verdad? Be my guest, put my... Now I know how all your narrow escapes from death feel. Like death? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Esta es una de mis perdón, esta es una de las teorías que yo tenía en las singularidades. Con las singularidades, básicamente no te decían mucho de los personajes. No de los personajes, del staff. Como que solo interactuabas con Romani y con Da Vinci. Da Vinciotto. Pero all of us on the staff have had the same goal since we were still at Finis Caldea. Make sure the new girl who became a master before learning left from right gets back safely. That's always been what motivated us. And when I say gets back, I don't mean to Caldea base. I mean to where you originally came from. Well, at first it was just something the doctor always said. Romani! But eventually it became everyone's goal. And that goals kept us going, even when the going got tough. Romani nos estuvo cuidando desde siempre. Brainwashó a todos. Brainwashó a todos, ¿ok? Pero que la morra regrese viva. Que regrese viva donde es y todo bueno. Back when the world was burning during the incineration of humanity, or when Caldea Base was all that was left in void space, some of the staff got so bummed we thought about giving up on everything. But when we saw you and Mash, two newcomers, standing strong in the singularities, we realized we couldn't put it all on you. And then when you guys put an end to the incineration of humanity, we couldn't have been prouder. That was when we decided that our job was always gonna be to support you and Mash, from hell or high water. We didn't always get along, plenty of differences in our experiences, cultures, priorities for our job, even rivalries between factions within the Mages Association. But these days, we're all so proud of you two that we've ended up becoming great friends. So please, don't feel bad just because one of us got injured. Not that I don't appreciate it, but we really don't want you thinking you weren't strong enough or agonizing about how you could have done better. We're all doing the best we can, all the time. Some wins. Well, Maniacs, right. The best thing you can give a recovered patient is a smile. But for now, I think it'd be best if you got more rest. At least until your vitals are back to normal, okay? Nurse, oh man, you were watching over me this whole time? Of course, it's my job. I've been splitting my time between you and Itagris about 70-30, really. And I'm in 30, huh? Yeah, that tracks. V, Mash, the director wants to see you. Please get to the command room as quickly as you can. It's time to decide on our next mission objective. Shortly after we entered the 7th Lost Belt, we were attacked by a mysterious light and forced to make an emergency landing. During that attack, V and Mash fell out of the ship and have been operating on their own. But for now, they have successfully rejoined our team here at the storm border. Well done, you two. Unfortunately, in the time it took them to arrive, we encountered a mysterious armed militia called the Ocelome, apparently led by a man called Iscali. They were also joined by an unidentified arms dealer, who Iscali called Tezcatlipoca. Truth be told, we can't determine at this point whether he truly is the god Tezcatlipoca from Aztec mythology. However, whoever he is, we know he's our enemy, and an enemy of proper human history. And in another unfortunate turn of events, the enemy forces have abducted key members of our team. So our next mission's team will consist of Master V, Field Up Mash Curilite, Habit Trot, and our newly acquired local allies, Tepil, the Floor, the Yule Gamari, Rasputin, and Koyanskaya. Your mission is to rescue the personnel who were abducted from Caldera. Now, go get Da Vinci, Xion, Kalok, and Nemo. Your destination is the Ocelome capital, Mexico City. Why, there's nothing weird about it. Who do you think I am? I was always interested in the Meluastea department back at the clock tower. Mictlan, Dinos, Ocelome. I'm fully aware of all the current going-ons here in this lost belt. He is, because I gave him a lecture while we were being besieged. At a special additional cost, of course. Oh my, you must have paid through the nose for that. If only you'd waited for us to arrive, we would have filled you in for free. Okay, Kotomiri. Yes, that's right. Koyanskaya had me and my wallet in her clutches yet again. Alright, I understand the new mission parameters. Will you all be evacuating to Chichen Itza then? No, we'll stay here and work on repairing the border. In fact, I just negotiated a guard detail with Wak Chen earlier. You want me to guard the flying boulder? Okay, I'll do it. I mean, I'd rather go along with Olga if I could. But I'm also kind of pissed that I just stood back and let them kill your friend. So if you just need someone to keep Ocelome away, I'm your guy. Go on and rescue your friends. They're also rational, and best of all, I love how they're all herbivores. I'm ashamed I was even afraid of them. I was ever afraid of them just because they look scary. If our technical advisor was still here, she would have been jumping for joy to meet them, etc. O sea, porque tuvo a su mini dino, a su Pokémoncito. What about Nitocris? Is she still unable to fight? She is. That's why I had to refuse her offer to accompany me. She's only just gotten back on her feet. Feet. It's still too much soon to let her fight. But I'm not worried. This time, we have Koyanskaya, the Mad Monk Rasputin. And you know. In terms of sheer servant power, I dare say, we're still stronger than we've ever been. You heard His Excellency. Are you prepared to fight? Oh, I guess you didn't hear, Koyanskaya. I'm on the medical team. I can help you with combat. But you needn't worry. Someone far more dependable than me will be joining you. I will be leaving all matters related to combat in her capable hands, so I may focus on everyone's mental health. I don't want you helping my mental health. Oh my, how lovely. Of course I'd rather die than accept any therapy you have to offer. Same. I can't speak to how he is as Rasputin, but Father Cotomino was a very well-respected member of the Holy Church. Yeah. I expect he'll do a great deal to lighten the mood with his witty banter should you find yourselves in a tight spot. He certainly did so for me while we made our way to Caldera. Okay, Gordolf. Oh yes, one more thing. Do you have any idea where Fu might be? I thought he would be taking up space in the stone border like always, but I haven't sensed him anywhere. No tenemos a Fu. I haven't seen any sign of him. I assumed he was still on the border. I see. That little mongrel wants to stay far away from anything connected to ORT. I thought this would be a good chance to take his resources for myself, but he must have sensed me first and made himself scarce. Well, the next time I find him, I'll have to step on him extra hard as payback for Tunguska. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure Fu is out there on the surface having the time of his life chasing after tumbleweeds or something. I'm sure he'll come back trespassing. Traipsing back like nothing happened once you've excised the seventh lust belt. Se está sordeando. I can't believe how well you've mastered all our tools, Tapu. Okay, please make sure you give Captain that medicine and spell designed to reinforce his spirit origin as soon as you find him. Take care, Tapu. We're counting on you to help the Captain. Oh, yes, I understand how to handle Magecraft now. I'll do my very best to save Captain Nemo. Nemo. Tengo que tomar agua. You don't seem too thrilled about this. Your green waves were clear and pure, but now I see ripples in them. Are you opposed to going to Mexico City? Same. They do say it's Ocelome's capital. Sí, yo lo entiendo completamente que flojaría a la Ciudad de México, a la CDMX. Yo lo entiendo. No, I have no objections to V's plan to rescue her compatriots. It's entirely reasonable, though I am a bit worried about having to cross the second underworld. Then what's got you down? Good question. Marine was right. These other Marines are just like him. It reminds me a lot of dinos. Even when an individual is lost, the species remains intact. It's the same with the Marines. They haven't been lost, they still continue to exist. And yet, I still mourn his loss. No, ya te avisan. He'll never hit me with his tiny little fists again. Oh yes, Professor has been sharing her knowledge with me. I also know about your mission. You're going to Mexico City to rescue your compatriots, yes? I may not be much help, but I'd be happy to guide you there. What about you, you older Marine? Know that V and Mash have safely made it to the border. Your initial objective has been fulfilled. Good question. That girdle of human does get on my nerves for some reason. Yeah, okay. You obviously still need my power. Of course I'll help rescue your friends. I'm practically you older Maria of Caldea now. Oh. Now, let's get this rescue operation back on track. Next stop, Mexico City in the 5th Street Town. When I'm through with it, those Ocelot bastards will think their capital was hit by the mother of all natural disasters. ¿Qué estás escuchando? Dejo que. Tu música favorita, tu playlist. Como siempre. God damn. God damn. Oh.
先輩、よろしければこれから一緒に体を動かしません？
Más cositos. Vamos a aprovechar. Ok. Espera, no vi que ellos cambiaron del summon. Ok, perfecto. Me encanta que no me antojen. Y lo aprecio. Porque ya tengo el drink. Si no, sí te tiraría por ella otra vez. Pero ya la tengo, ella es mía. She's only mine. Mm. Ya no podemos hacer nada, copa. Ya es muy tarde. Ya es demasiado tarde, copa. Pero acepto que me pongas el cover de Barbie Girl metalero. Mash está haciendo un vlog para mandárselo a Caldea. And we weren't able to fully recharge the Ordinax, so we'll have to keep conserving energy. So let's try to avoid danger as much as we can and take the shortest possible route to Mexico City. ¿Cuál? ¿El fuma qué? We still need to cross the second boundary of the underworld before that. What sort of trials should we expect there, Tepo? When I crossed it, I had to traverse a mountain trail. Why did you cross it? Me van a aplicar el Fourth Wing. Oh, también hay obsidian por ahí. Damn it. I mean, look at, but I actually weigh literal tons. Okay. Okay, Rosalina, muy bien. Nope, stayed secret. I tried to stop myself, but it just popped out before I could. Then I believe we should be fine if you block the wind for us, you Ultimate. On which note, we're here. The second underworld, ¿qué? Iztaccíhuatl, the Bone Graveyard, consisting of a valley of blades and wind, lies just past these trees. Ah, son un planeta. Let's go. qué lugar más hermoso. The wind's blowing at 10 meters per second with bursts up to 20. That's going to slow us down, to say nothing of the danger of flying deserts. You're that light, Habikat? Alright, in that case, make sure you stay hidden in your spirit form. The temperature is more than a little unforgiving. Wind this cold is likely to slow even servants. Oh nice. I'm surprised to hear such timidity from a disciple. Perhaps life as a butler has made you weak. Just think of this wind as a gentle mountain breeze, and you should be fine. ¿Por qué nos dio a nosotros un coat? Hello? I am so sorry, but this item is one of a kind. Though I do get the impression I once received a fur coat from a certain someone. Oh, right, I was so pissed off I threw it in my storehouse, so I don't have it on me at the moment. If only we had some hot pepper water right now, and something to keep us all tied together. Teppo, when you say hot pepper, do you mean the spice? No, here hot pepper is a mixture of honey and herbs. It's sometimes called honey orchid. It causes the body to generate heat, so we use it in cold periods when the sun is at rest. I apologize for not bringing any. I don't generally use it myself. What? Why are you rummaging through your bag? There's no point looking for stuff you don't have, right? Actually, I think I do have some. Creo que sí tengo, a ver. El David's. Why? Those are honey orchids and vine grove. I'm impressed you thought to bring this. Oh my, you even have styptic? Grass for treating cuts. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Here, Mash. You have some too. Yeah. Oh wow, it does remind me of honey. It's sweet and tasty. Interesting. This is hardly my field of expertise, but I think this could make for a good secret ingredient for curry. I do have some interest in lost of medicinal cooking, but I'll pass. I'm good with just my coat. Olga lo quería probar, pero no, jódete. This is for me, bitch. You don't need it. Hey, V, where's mine? But I thought it didn't get cold? Huh? No, that's okay. Y gracias por el follow. Qué nombres, qué nombrecitos, wow. ¿Qué? Ya me tiene harta los anuncios de Plain Do It. Me choca que haya anuncios. Qué irritante que Twitch no me deje no poner anuncios. Toma algo por si toma ese ruido. Espérame, hold on. Es que si ocupas, si no, ¿cómo vas a saber que estoy tomando agua? ¿Ves? Ahora sabes que tenía agua. We only have so much to work with, and I don't get cold, so you should just drink it all yourself. Puras babas. We're halfway to the peak, let's go. Indeed, we're lucky you, Olga Marie, is blocking the wind for us. This would have been even harder otherwise. Perhaps this isn't the best sign, but if you don't mind, I have a question. Does proper human history have underworlds like this? Pues depende del underworld. Yes, it does. I think this one is equivalent of proper human histories. It's the Petal, Mictlan's third name. Petal was said to be a mountain path filled with sharp obsidian that cut dead as they walked through it. Puedes escoger entre anuncios o no monetizar los anuncios que igual van a poner same. Porque técnicamente yo lo había puesto de una forma que espérame. Tengo que ver cómo se ha actualizado eso, ¿no? Sí, tengo que volver a revisar. Yo nunca lo hago, pero tengo que revisar bien. Porque yo originalmente le había puesto que no tenga anuncios. Y lo que hacían era no poner anuncios como en medio del contenido. Ponían creo que al principio y al final. Que honestamente, qué asco. It's fucking disgusting. Pero porque al principio como que me quería obligar a que yo ponga anuncios a cada rato. So, yay. Yay. Lo que puedo hacer es decir, sí, yo voy a poner anuncios y solo nunca ponerlos. Porque no quiero. No me sirven de nada. Qué asco poner anuncios. The wind blowing across the mountains. The mountain was also said to strip the dead of all ornamentations they possessed in life. It would remove their clothes, their equipment, their possessions, and sometimes even their very flesh, eventually leaving them as no more than skeletons. Skeletons! Then how could anyone possibly keep going to the next layer? These were trials in the underworld. Those undertaking them would be dead. Being a skeleton would be little inconvenience. It was, in fact, the soul's willingness to persevere through the suffering that allowed them to be saved. It's not unlike Japanese folklore's version of hell. Now that I mention it, this scenery looks a lot like Mountains of Needles, a pit of endless punishment that exists solely to torment sinners. What a horrifying thought. Yeah, okay, cálmate, Dante. Hell? Hell, huh? Who would have thought such a texture would fit so well in my yard? Making an utter mockery of the dead? Devious. Clever. I like it. Imagine punishing the dead instead of saving them. That truly sounds far more hellish than this place. Hee-hee-ha's. Hola, amiguis. That creepy laughter and flapping. Welcome, apes. Welcome, underworld pilgrims. Let me show you the way. Let me see what you've got. Let there be a new mark of agony made in this ever unchanging Mictlan. But now is the time to tremble in fright. Tremble at Camasots. Perdón, siempre digo mal. Tremble at the Lord of the House of Fear, the King of the underworld, and the wings that strip the flesh from the living. Hola, Camasots. You've got a different team than last time. I see you lost one ape and gained another. What a shame. I never got a chance to try that child's blood. Pity he's dead now. Yes, what a pity. How dreadfully sad. To think he would give up the honor of sacrificing his blood to me, Camasots, after I had my eye on him. Servant blood still tastes horrible, of course, but still, it's a principle of the thing. What a waste. Try not to meet a similarly luckless end.
Mitad animal capa el señor de la noche.
We almost never get visitors here. And unlike proper human history, your ape blood tastes a lot better than dino blood. Poinskaya? I've never seen such hostility from her before. No need to explain. I know the name Kamasos. He is an evil Mayan god in proper human history. That's the enemy Nash described in her report. The one using Lady V's command spells for himself, right? I'll have to put a speedy end to him then. I can already tell talking to this one will get me nothing but a headache. Pew pews. Oh, that weapon! That smell. I remember your face now. You're the woman who snuck into my Mictlan and took the cryptor to an outside world. And that's not all. You're also the devilish rabbit who sold weapons to the Ocelome. You and Tezcatlipoca must have been real close, as much as that weird god loves modern weapons. It's like La Malinche all over again. You're the latest evil woman to poison the Aztecs and helped bring about a new country in Mexico. I will sleep now. Bye, Roma. Buenas noches. Bye. Have a lovely evening. Yes, I shall go to sleep soon. Soon. Qué risa. Acá. Típico, la Malinche tiene que haber otra desgraciada que les ayuda a matar a todos. What? Oh my, is that true? Of all the ways to find out how the Ocelome got their weapons, I'm sorry, was that not obvious? Pues de dónde pensaban que iban a salir las armas? ¿De dónde pensaban que iban a salir las armas? Hello? No existe Estados Unidos aquí para que aquí no hay un Estados Unidos que se las venda, o sea, hello? Wisely keeping the fact that his favorite rocket launcher is an NFF services product to himself. It seems Bunny's out of the bag. You're right, I did provide the Ocelome with firearms. Wherever humanity in all of its foolishness goes, they can rest easy knowing NFF services will be right there with them. However, those weapons were loaned out for a trial period to last 1 month, and not a day longer. But then that accursed Blondie said he'd figured out what he needed to know, and that he'd make the rest himself. He stole my property, reverse engineered it, and now he's making it for himself. I've never seen it being so absolutely livid with a fellow competitor in my entire life. You underestimated Tezcatlipoca. There's nothing he can't do. Your proper human history humans should have known better than to pigeonhole him as just a god of war. But I'm stronger than him here in Mictlan. Without his precious son, Tezcatlipoca is just another pompous idiot. But I digress. Now is the time to taste death and slaughter. Call your heroic spirits, Chris of Chaldean. I want to see your technique. I want to know how it's done. Once I've finished, I'll drink every last drop of your blood and take over proper human history myself. That's it. Now this is divine providence. This is truly a new lease on life. I'll use the blood of you Chaldean criminals to bring my Mictlan back to life. Now, let's see those delicious looking heads. I feel like he's flirting with me. Como que nos está tirando la onda, ¿verdad? Ay. ¿Me pueden dejar en paz, gracias? Mm. No, que esto se aplica, we're good. Ahí ya tenemos niña. Beast está gracioso también. Pero llevar a Beast. Aunque sí, todo tranquilo, pues. Net. Yo no me acuerdo qué hace esa niña. Hold on. Hello? May I come back? Hi! Es... Gracias por el follow, Meli, ¿qué onda? Es impresionante. Es que, qué bonitas. Qué bonitas. Me encanta. ¿Hace berrinches? ¿Quién hace berrinches? Who does? Como que se antoja este, pero me están limitando mucho esto. Le he hecho la culpa a Mash. Toda la culpa de Mash. Fine. Fine. No está mi niña, no está fine. Where's my boy? Ahí está. Siempre confío en ti, Fuma. Let's fucking go. Do it. Pam, 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 pam. Mm. Todos modos tiene su S. Su guts.
今こそ女神の贈り物をユカタンレガーロでラピュタあなたたちを愛していますせーのえいテンポはサンタは宙を舞うものですせーの
Amo que está. Mi niña. Ok. Mash, vete a la shit. I like you, my girlie. Pero vete a la banca. Pero, bye.
聖夜を踊りテンポを上げますせーのサンタとのマッチアップは初めて特別だぞ
パンパンパン
たまには良いか
Ni modo, me lo voy a gastar esto.
フィニッシュホールドをプレゼントしちゃいますテンポを上げ
Ni modo.
我が愛しき命たち我が麗しきあまたの水よさあ今こそゲートオブエーギル人という子供たちへ 今こそ女神の贈り物を。ユカタンレガーロでナビダ、あなたたちを愛しています。せーの。
Le voy a tener que... No sabía que el ulti de esta Skadi no era tan fuerte.
なんだ、サンタは宙を舞うものです。いい子だ。せーの。えい。
One more. Okay.
サンタは宙を舞うものです。サンタとのマッチアップは初めて。なんだ、そうか。テンポを上げます。いい子だ。サンタとのマッチアップは初めて。
Tengo que empezar a subir esta pizza más. Pero creo que... Un pericote. ¿De qué hablo? What do you mean?
テンポは聖夜を踊り明かし、せーの。
Ok, perfecto. Evil God Tomatoes. Spooky. Bienvenidos a TikTok. He was back. Ayúdanos.
私の踊り受け切れるかしら。
Ay, ay.
私の踊り受け切れるかしら。フィニッシュホールでサンタは宙を舞うもの。
Llego temprano como siempre está. Hello. Hello.
星だ、コロニーだ。いや、クリスマスプレゼントだ。今、殿下の宝刀、ユカタンレガーロで涙がバットに突き刺され。せーの。
Yay.
場外乱闘の時間です。プレゼントの
Mi niña, la amo.
ユ
Amo
カタン
pizza.
レガーロで涙。受けて返します。
Shh. ¿Qué es esto? O sea, what the fuck is this? Absorb target's HP when attacking? Excuse you, bitch? Scooty? A ver, ¿cómo? Decrease charge. Yeah. Yeah, let's use this.
ですから。
Iron Tucán verde. I think. You good, buddy? You good? You didn't really got them.
遥か遠けき思い立ち。今なお残る神々の愛よ。さあここより。ゲートオブエーギル。楽しめ。さあ涼やかにあれ。
God damn it. Let's go.
今のうちに準備を。
Ya que hoy tuve clases. Damn, dude. How are your classes?
フィニッシュホールドをプレゼント。
No, okay, tiene...
聖夜を
We're good.
踊り明かしましょう。
Tiene stun, we're good, we're good.
サンバのステップで仕
Ahorita
掛け
pongo el...
トップロー
Ahorita
プ
pongo el de esta niña.
スラムで
Pongo el ulti de la niña.
ユカタンレガーラで
Nah.
せーの
No la puedo quitar tanto, pero está bien. He got stun,
ちょう
we're
ど
good.
納豆の時間ですプレゼントの雨あら
Yeah. Okay.
れなんのもちろんやりますもちろん
Let's go.
それはいつか来る兆しの星
Vamos, niña.
誰に呼ばれる
I
までもな
believe.
くあなたは星をかざすでしょう
So, honestamente se pasaron con ese personaje. Siento que se pasaron con Castoria. Like, she's really good. O sea,
ここまでやれば
siendo honesta, yo tiré por ella porque está bonita. Y dije, está bonita, y dije, she's cute. También ni siquiera llegaba al oso. Pero está bonita. Y dije, vale la pena. She's a cutie. Y que, y es support. Faltan supports. O sea, me falta support, está cute, no, ¿por qué no? Holy shit. Holy shit con la niña. Sí, está tonadilla.
先輩
La
は
mocosa esta.
喫茶店巡りをした
Swimsuit event? What? Huh.
先輩いつからそこに
Ya me voy a dormir, estoy muerto, pero antes quería chilear cansado un poquito antes de dormir. Muy bien, Spack, muy bien, as you should. Bye, Spack, buenas noches, descansa, bye. Y ahorita ya me voy a dormir también, honestamente. Hoy fue un día largo. Fue un día largo hoy. De hecho, empecé a stream tarde, porque me hablaron así como de que necesitamos resolver esto, y fue una emergencia, entonces tuve que salir corriendo. Not fun. Not very fun. And yet here we are. Bye, bye, Spack. Pues ahorita. Yo también ya me voy a dormir. Ahorita ya GG. Todos a dormir, porque ya está. Y ya nos toca. Así que, gente, se me hace que aquí lo voy a dejar ya de una vez. Suerte a dormir. Sí, se me hace que ya. Estoy cansadilla y cada vez me quedo con menos voz. Bye, gente. Buenas noches, descansen. Los veo el viernes. Bye, bye, bye.